So students, there is exercise 7.1, question number first. It is given that ACBD is a quadrilateral, AB bisect angle A and AC is close to AD. If angle AB is bisected by angle A, that means angle 1 is close to angle 2. So we can say proof for the proof, in triangle ABC and triangle ABD, as we can see, AC is equals to AD, which is given. Again, angle 1 is equals to angle 2, it is also given as AB bisect angle A. The third thing is AB is equals to AB, which is a common part. So therefore, triangle ABC will congruent to triangle ABD. As we can see here, we have already equal the three parts. So we can say triangle are congruent. By which property? We have to see here. There are two sides and an angle between them. You can see this side and this side, an angle between is, तो टू साइड से बीच में एंगल आ रहा है, तो मेरे पास कौन सी लगेगी? SAS यानी कि SAS congruency. That means triangle are congruent. If the triangle are congruent, then all the other parts of the triangle will equals. So we can say BC, side BC will equals to side BD, which by CPCT. In the question it asked what about BC and BD. So we can say they are equal by the corresponding part of congruent triangles. Now there is a second question. Given that quadrilateral ABCD in which AD is equals to BC and the angle DAB is equals to CBA, and we have to prove all three things. First of all, you can see here we have to prove ABD is equals congruent to BAC. When we prove it, then these part will be easily proved by the CPCT part, because in ABD BD is there and in ABD angle ABD is here. So if we prove the congruent triangle, then it will be all proved easily. So solution, in triangle ABD and triangle BAC, in these two triangles, one thing is as given here, AD is equals to BC, this side AD is equals to BC, it is given. Second thing is angle DAB is equals to angle CBA, sorry. It is also given that in this triangle and in this triangle this angle is equals to this angle. Third thing, what is this? The third thing is AB is here and AB also is here. So AB is equals to BA, which is a common side. So we can say therefore triangle ABD is congruent to triangle BAC. By which criteria it is? Again, there are two sides and angle between them. So it is by the criteria of SAS. And if the triangle are congruent, the corresponding parts are equal. Therefore, here you can say BD will equals to AC. BD will equals to AC, and angle ABD will equals to angle BAC by the reason of CPCT. You know the full form of CPCT. So here is our third question of the exercise 7.1. It is given that AD and BC are the two perpendiculars which are equal. So it means CB is perpendicular and DA is a perpendicular on AB, as well as AD is equals to BC. We have to prove that CD bisect the side AB. AB को bisect करता है CD, ये मुझे prove करना है. It means in short OA should be equals to OB. ये मुझे prove करना है. तो proof में there are two triangles we have seen. In triangle AOD and triangle BOC, in those two triangles, first of all AD is equals to BC as it is given. Secondly, angle A is equals to angle B, 90 degree each. They are perpendicular, therefore, and especially these two lines are intersecting. It means this angle and this angle will be equal. So means angle AOD will equals to angle BOC by vertically opposite angle, as we have learned it in the chapter number 6. Therefore, triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC by the criteria of two angles and a side, and you can easily see there the two angles are on different side and the side is different. It is not included in these angles. Therefore, the property is angle side criteria. We remember it. Since the triangle are congruent, so by CPCT AO is equals to BO, and therefore we can say that CD bisect the side AB, hence proved. So here is the number 4 question number. Given that L is parallel to M, line L is parallel to M, and the line PQ, P is parallel to Q, we have to prove the triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. It is a very simple question. It can be done by the two ways. First of all, let's suppose I have put here numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now I can say in triangle ABC and triangle CDA, it is easy that angle 1 will equals to angle 4. Can I say it or not? Angle 1 is equals to angle 4. Easily, because alternate interior angle. And why it is alternate interior? Because line P is parallel to line Q. That is why. Similarly, angle 2 will equals to angle 3. Again, same reason. Alternate interiors. Angles, because line L is parallel to line M, and you can see here AC is equals to CA is a common part of both triangles. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Here we can say it is a ASA criteria. The two angles and side between it. These two angles of triangle 1 and 3 and the side included it. Similarly there is another way for solving it. If I say P is parallel to Q and L is parallel to M, therefore ABCD is a parallelogram. If ABCD is parallelogram, it means AD will equals to BC and AB will equals to CD and AC will equals to CA. Then again triangle ABC will congruent to triangle CDA. Here SSS property. So by any two way you can solve it. Here is the question number 5. Given that angle A is here and L is the line which bisect angle A, it means angle 1 is equals to angle 2. I have taken the numbers. and BP and BQ are the perpendiculars on the arms of A, then I have to prove that triangle APB will equals to AQB. We can say in triangle APB and triangle AQB, first of all, angle P is equals to angle Q, 90 degree each. Second is angle 1 is equals to angle 2, it is given. And the third one is AB is common. So AB is equals to AB. This is a common part. Therefore, triangle APB is congruent to triangle AQB. By which criteria it is? Again, you can see here the two angles are different and side is different. So it is a AAS. If the triangles are congruent, then corresponding sides are equal. It means VP will equals to BQ by the property of CPCT, and hence proved. So students, question number 6, it is very important question. Be careful. Given here AB is equals to AD, this side AB is equals to AD, and AC is equals to AE, this side AC is equals to AE, and angle BAD, this angle is equals to this angle CAE. Now we have to prove that BC is equals to DE. When you see BC, then this BC is included in the triangle ABC, and second side is DE. DE include the triangle ADE. So we will say proof solution is in triangle ABC and triangle, second triangle is ADE. इन दो ट्राइंगलों में बात करनी है क्योंकि तभी हमारे पास BC और DE मिल पाएगा. Now, first of all, we have given angle BAD is equals to angle EAC. अब here is the problem. BAD is not included in the ABC. In ABC, this whole angle is included. Similarly, EAC is not included in DAE triangle. So we'll have to take the whole angle, this one. For this, these angles are equal. If I add angle number 1 both sides, to add angle 1 which I have written here, both side, then I will get angle BAD plus angle 1 is equals to angle EAC plus angle 1. Now you can see when BAD is included with A, I will get angle BAC. Similarly, EAE will include A, I will get EAD. This is our first thing in these two triangles which are equal. Second is given here AB is equals to which one? AD. Second thing is AC is equals to AE. These two parts are given. This was also given, in which I have some modification there. Now, therefore, as the three things you can see here are equal in the triangle, so we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADE by the criteria two side and angle. It means SAS criteria of congruency. If the triangles are congruent, then I have CPCT, BC will equals to DE by CPCT. Very important question it is. Next question is also same. Now students, question number 7 here. Given that P is the midpoint and AP is close to BP, angle this A is close to B and this angle is close to this. We have to prove DAP is congruent to EBP. DAP. In this DAP, this whole angle is included. So this is the main part which we have to use. So first of all, here we can say angle EPA is equals to angle DPB. Add angle 1 both side, so that when EPA added with one A, then it will become APD. Then angle EPA plus angle 1, similarly DPB plus angle 1, then EPA plus 1 become APD, and DPB plus 1 become BPE. Now in triangle which we have to prove, DAP and triangle EBP, the first thing is this: APD angle is equals to angle BPE, proved above. We have to give the reason. Subtract proved above. हमने यहाँ प्रूव किया, इसलिए फ्रॉम यहाँ हमने यहाँ लिख लिया. Now second thing is we have to given here AP is equals to BP. It is given. And the third angle A is equals to angle B, means angle BAD is equals to angle ABE. So we can say triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP. Here are two angles and the side include between them, that is SAS, congruency. The triangle are congruent, so by CPCT this AD will equals to BE. So students, question number 8 is here. The most important question is this several times is asked in the examination. So ध्यान से देखना. First of all, proof में क्या क्या हमें दिया हुआ है. Triangle ABC is given and angle C is 90 degree. Similarly, M is the midpoint, means AM is equals to BM and DM is equals to CM. This is given. We have to prove these four things. So पहले first thing, in triangle AMC and triangle BMD, in these two triangles we can easily say that AM is equals to BM. It is given. Similarly, DM is equals to CM. It is also given. And angle AMC will equals to angle DMB, vertically opposite angle. You can see here, these are vertically opposite. So therefore, triangle AMC will congruent to triangle BMD by the reason of two side and angle between them, that means SAS, congruency. If the triangle is congruent, it means this angle will equals to this angle. This means angle 1 will equals to angle 2. Also AB is AC will equals to DB by CPCT. Now since angle 1 and 2 are equal, it is pair of alternate interior angles. These are alternate angles for the side AC and BD. It means AC is parallel to BD also. if AC parallels to BD, it means angle ACB plus angle ABC will equals to DBC, will equals to 180, same side of transversal. And angle ACB is given as 90. It means angle DBC will also 90 degree, therefore angle DBC is right angle. So the second part is proved here, first part is proved there. Now for the part third and fourth, I have to rub it now. For the third part, again there is a triangle, so we can say in triangle DBC and triangle ACB, as we have already proved that though both the angles are 90 degree, it means angle DBC will equals to angle ACB 90 degree each. First thing. Second, BC is common both, so BC is close to CB. This is the common part of both the triangles. And the third and most important thing, which I have already done, that BD is equals to AC. So BDB is equals to AC, proof above. In the second part we have proved it by the CPCT of the triangles. Therefore triangle DBC will congruent to triangle ACB. Again, two sides and angle between them, it means SAS congruency. Now the fourth part, which you have to prove. Since the triangles are congruent, it means we can easily say that DC will equals to AB by CPCT. Now DC can be written as DM plus CM is equals to AB, because it is given that CDM is equals to CM. So we can say here it will become CM plus CM is equals to AB, or twice of CM is equals to AB. It means CM is equals to 1 by 2 of AB. That is the fourth and the final part of the question has been proved. So students, as we have done exercise 7.1 completely, now in the next lecture we will study about the 7.2 exercise. It is also very easier. There are some few criteria also used there. We will discuss it in the next lecture. Till then, thank you.